Wrestling fans, thank you so much for joining us for the kickoff of Season 2 of Fantastic League of Wrestling. My name is Peapod. I am your loud, bald man on the microphone, and my guest, my co-host, my brother, Scott Jones, joining me on the call.
Yes, thank you, and I am super excited for the debut of Season 2 for F.L.O.W. I can't contain myself.
Well, we're already going to kick things off with a very interesting matchup. Nobody outshines like Nick Diamond. Mr. Saturday Night is here. Cocky, confident, been wrestling now since 2018 from the Rhodes Wrestling Academy. And obviously no stranger to F.L.O.W. Took on Chip Manimal Walker in past F.L.O.W. action. But he's here to make a statement tonight here at the quest for the Dragon Belts.
He might be cocky, he might be arrogant, but you know what? He has earned that right. He can back it up. Nobody is on Nick Diamond's level, rather. Sorry.
Well, a person that might be on Nick Diamond's level, as we were trying to brush off some of the hairspray that was used, this man is about to make his U.S. debut from the United Kingdom. Over 2 decades of experience.
And he's been trained by the best in the business, a who's who of UK legends. Not just the UK, wrestling as a whole.
As we wait for the man known as Rapid Fire, Tommy Gunn.
I know I said that there's nobody on Nick Diamond's level, but he has his work cut out for him tonight because Tommy Gunn is not going to take it easy on him.
And this crowd here, Laporte, Indiana, really feeling the debut of Tommy Gunn. And Rapid Fire is his name, and coming out in and out of the curtain rapidly is the game. We speak about the experience of Tommy Gunn. This man has been trained by the great Marty Jones and Johnny Saint. If you know anything about professional wrestling and that world of sport, British technical wrestling style, those are the 2 names that are the important in the last, I want to say, 50, 60 years when it comes to pro wrestling?
At least. And I'm telling you, Marty Jones and Johnny Saint, those guys are as tough as they come. They might be the toughest guys who have ever walked God's green earth, with the exception of Harley Race.
Oh, absolutely. As we're going to get things kicked off here, Quest for the Dragon Belt. It's our Season 2 premiere here at the Fantastic League of Wrestling. We appreciate you joining us. We're going to have a lot of fun this evening. We have tons of international talent. We have a lot of things coming up, and this is just the kickoff of a huge year for the Fantastic League of Wrestling, a promotion that's really all about networking, about having the fun back in professional wrestling.
Exactly, and personally, from the bottom of my heart, whether you are here with us in Laporte, Indiana at the beautiful Pine Lake Resort, or if you're at home watching us on a subway on your phone, wherever you are, thank you so much for joining us. We love that you're here with us. We hope we don't let you down, and I know that this match will set the bar for everything coming for the rest of Season 2.
And it just seems like Nick Diamond is not a fan of this Laporte, Indiana crowd, but it just seems like Nick Diamond is already annoyed by what's going on here in Indiana.
The head games have started.
I mean, it's not Tommy Gunn's first rodeo.
No.
As referee Patterson is about to get things kicked off here, and we're about moments away from that bell to kick off Season 2 of Fantastic League of Wrestling.
Here we go.
And we have gotten started here. Tommy Gunn, Nick Diamond, setting the pace, setting the skill, setting the bar for tonight's festivities.
If you're in the back right now watching this, you've got to be wondering, how am I going to be able to follow this matchup? Because they know that these guys are going to set the bar so high.
As obviously, both gentlemen are going to figure out and test each other's strength right off the bat and trying to get inside of each other's mind. But, I feel like Diamond is in a real interesting predicament, already trying to go into an armbar here. But if you're anything like Tommy Gunn and the people that you've been trained with, like Saint and Jones and everything, you want to work out and how to get out of every hold and then some, as Tommy definitely showing a little charisma and getting out of it with an arm drag of his own.
And Nick Diamond getting out of the ring, playing it smart, gathering his thoughts, formulating a game plan.
And really, as the referee is counting to 10, there is a 10 count on the floor. If the wrestler does not enter back in the ring after 10, they will be disqualified.
Yeah, this crowd here in Laporte, Indiana, no love lost for Nick Diamond.
I mean, Nick Diamond already, he's brash, definitely cocky, but listen here, the confidence of Nick Diamond is always backed up. He just recently won a world title for the people over at Project Revolution in Indiana, has done work with TNA. He's done a lot of good work for, the wrestling for a little over 7 years now. But can this be a lucky year when you kick things off here at F.L.O.W, as Tommy now has that full Nelson locked in and then continues to lock it in after every escape?
I mean, yes, he's been wrestling for 7 years, but he's already made it to places that most people don't make in 10.
That is true. And already stuck on the ropes. Very smart by Diamond. Tried to break up the count, and the referee's telling Gunn, you have up to 5 or it can risk a disqualification. And I think that's one way of dropping the hold.
I mean, he dropped the hold.
Legitimately.
He did what he was told.
Drop the hold. He did. I'm very, very excited to learn more about Tommy Gunn. He is his first U.S. excursion. Going to be in the States for 4 months, and it's going to be a beautiful sight. And already getting into the mind games of Nick Diamond. Look, Nick Diamond looks like $1 million. Looks like he's right out of an 80s striker music video. But that can only get you so far. You got to prove it in the ring. And so far, Nick Diamond is getting basically wrestled circles around him right now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's got the look, but you got to have the work to back it up.
Looks like Patterson trying to test and see what's going on, making sure there's not a give up from these submission holds. Going back for now. Patterson now trapped in the midst of it with Diamond, and now a goal around by Patterson.
A hold of his own.
I don't think Diamond understands what's going on.
Who would have thunk?
Oh, and a roll of 1, 2, 3. That's
what?
The match.
What?
Patterson is your winner. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Oh, he's the referee. Why are we ringing the bell? I got lost in the sauce.
Why did we just get excited?
I mean, your winner in this exhibition apparently is referee Josh Patterson.
Is that his first win?
Apparently. Very nice. I mean, I feel like referees should be calling right down the middle. I don't know where Patterson's head is right now, but we definitely know that Tommy Gunn is definitely in the head of Nick Diamond.
In Nick Diamond's defense, that was a fast 3 count.
It was. And a shoulder tackle, and now he's done with the fun and games.
He's going to that place that people don't want him to go to.
And a nice hip toss by rapid fire Tommy Gunn.
Rapid fire with a rapid hip toss.
Also, can we talk about how rad that mohawk is right now?
Dude, that is magnificent.
I mean, still to come, we have a Divine Women's Pro Wrestling Tag Team Showcase. We have first-time debuts one-on-one. We have our main event tonight. Of course, it's the #1 contendership for our Dragon Belts, our tag titles here at F.L.O.W. And of course, said Dragon Belts will be on the line tonight as well. With the roll up and now pitted at 1, 2, and reversal 1, 2, back and forth.
Wait, are they a teeter-totter right now? It's like a seesaw.
I see it. I saw it. One's all around.
Dude, his hands have got to be sore by now.
Both men had both those sets of shoulders on the ground and caused almost a double pin. Wrestling from Nick Diamond.
And let us not forget, we still got that fantastic 4-way match coming up later tonight as well.
Absolutely, yes.
I'm pumped for that.
Our main event is a 4-way tag team match for the #1 contendership. So much great wrestling. We appreciate you coming along. Pin attempt, here we go. 1, barely a 1 count.
Tommy Gunn says no, not today, kid.
No. Definitely been very entertaining, but now
beautiful right hand.
The fun and games are over for sure. Diamond is just pissed off. It is a nice crowd here in Laporte, Indiana. Very impressed, and now a kick there to the hamstrings of Tommy Gunn. Once again, going with the leg to the knee, as Tommy Gunn definitely feeling his left knee right now, and now going into a basic headlock. Very impressive. Nothing showy about it.
But he's very methodical in what he's doing right now. You take away the legs, he can't stand and fight.
It's definitely that joint manipulation, and I'm sure in that World of Sports style that Tommy Gunn is used to, he knows about some of that joint manipulation. But again, we talked about that Tommy Gunn can get out of any little hold he has done. He knows how to apply the hold. He knows 700 versions of said hold, and then he also knows how to reverse out of this hold. So someone like Nick Diamond coming in here with his maybe half the experience Tommy Gunn has is trying to do his best to get out of this situation.
Well, how do you prepare for somebody who can counter everything you have and knows how to counter it in multiple different ways?
I think we've been seeing it throughout this match as Nick Diamond definitely getting in the head of Tommy Gunn, and that's how you can get them off of their game. As now both men are back on this feed, Tommy Gunn trying to break out, and just a massive shot into the back of Diamond.
Well, this is what he has to do. He has to wear down Tommy Gunn.
Here we go. Looking. Ooh, very nice. Pin attempt 1, 2. Only 2 count. Very nice Uranagi slam with an elbow drop attached with that.
Yeah, that was very unorthodox. You don't see a lot of that here in the Midwest.
Well, Nick Diamond, of course, obviously comes from that Rhodes Wrestling Academy. Definitely will teach a lot of hard-hitting style as well, but here in the Midwest, they're just built a little bit different.
Well, we talked about the training of Tommy Gunn, but Nick Diamond, coming from that Rhodes Academy, I mean, he's been trained by some of the best in the business here in the United States as well. This is truly an international battle.
And a body splash in the corner, now just dumping Gunn into the corner. Mr. Saturday Night goes up for this nice backwards cannonball, that fury bomb he likes to call. Sits out with a power bomb, pin attempt 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Almost.
So close. Those 3 seconds are the fastest and slowest amount of time in a wrestling match.
But I can only imagine what's going through the mind of Tommy Gunn right now. I mean, he's got to be thinking, holy cow, this kid he's got something special. He can definitely do some damage. He is dangerous as Nick Diamond.
This is Tommy Gunn's first ever match in the United States. You do not want to start off something like this with a loss. As Tommy Gunn back on his feet.
Yeah, the people here in Laporte getting solidly behind Tommy Gunn into a bear hug.
Very nice strength shown by Diamond. Obviously,
crushing those ribs, taking the breath right out of his lungs.
as you said so, it's cinching it in that strength of a diamond as he holds on, as now Tommy Gunn tries to go for escaping. Once again, hitting into the forehead to break the concentration of Diamond. And now he got it. Now Gunn needs a moment to follow up and did not, but got a clothesline for his troubles now. And now a pin attempt. Here we go. 1, 2. And once again, 2 count from Patterson. And Diamond now.
You're not like this.
Definitely not what you need to do right now. Throwing a temper tantrum inside of the ring. You are a grown man, sir.
Stay focused.
And now, once again, maybe he heard us. It's not like we're very far from the ring action from where we're sitting right now.
No, you take your focus off of a veteran like Tommy Gunn, you pay dearly.
Tommy Gunn definitely showing the fight in him. Uh-oh. I think we're going to have a reference from the late, great Eddie Guerrero. 1 suplex, swinging the hips.
Are we going to see the 3 amigos?
Yes. Ooh. Very nice with that second suplex.
Oh, sorry. Dos.
You know I don't speak Spanish.
In English, please.
And here we go, going for that third one, making him think about it. Very nice. Got to give it to Nick Diamond for that series of suplexes. And now a very lackadaisical cover there for only a 2 count. And now Tommy Gunn trying to get some kind of strength in him.
Yeah, Nick Diamond keeping him elevated just for a few extra seconds, letting all that blood rush to the head.
And Diamond getting in the face of referee Patterson. See what Diamond has in mind to follow up. Can miss. Jeez. Mr. Saturday Night definitely not making friends. There we go. Tommy Gunn holding on to the ropes.
Irish whip.
Off
Tommy Gunn ducks a clothesline.
Oh, and a flying head scissors from Tommy Gunn.
These people getting behind Tommy Gunn, giving him that energy, the motivation, the will to keep fighting, to come back to.
Let's get what Tommy Gunn has in mind. Slamming once again down on that canvas.
No, you can't do that. What? You can't do that, Tommy.
You can risk a disqualification if you hit below the belt. You cannot hit him right there. Nope. No. You have to go higher. I don't know how they do it in the UK, but in the US, you can risk a disqualification hitting right below the belt.
Sir, remind me the rules again. Okay.
Tommy Gunn needing a little reminder.
Sure.
See, I don't like this from Patterson. I don't know what he's getting involved with.
So wait a minute. You're telling him he can't do something you just did yourself.
Can you just show me one more time? One more time?
I mean, it's very, very smart from.
I mean, maybe he's just more of a visual learner.
Who disqualifies the referee in a situation like this?
I mean,
all right, so he can hit there, he can kick there. I mean, it's definitely skirting around the rules here. I don't know.
I hope Nick Diamond was not planning on having children anytime soon.
I don't think President Bullard will like what's going on. I think we have to have a meeting about this after the show. All right. Now I think Tommy Gunn is going to go for that. No, he's going to go for that typewriter, as he liked to call it. Uh-oh. On the shoulders in the DVD position.
Tommy Gunn reverses it.
Nope, and going for the typewriter. There it is. Got all of it. Middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it.
Talk about a fight.
Tommy Gunn making his very first United States of America wrestling match a victory here in the kickoff for Season 2 of Fantastic League of Wrestling.
Welcome to Fantastic League of Wrestling. Mark Roberts here. Please welcome my guests at this time, Dylan Derringer and the Double Dragon Tag Team Champions. Those effing guys collectively, they are known as the Dirty Nasty Gang.
Mark! That big nice thing right here. We're gonna put this right here. Hold on, nice.
Right.
It's upside down. Oh,
it's
there we
upside
go.
down.
All
Flip that right side up.
We gotta go. Right.
Get the shine. Get the shine.
That's good.
Get
Good.
the
Stand.
shine.
Hold on. Stand. Good. Here. Let me get over here. I'll make sure it doesn't
Okay,
move.
Dylan,
Like
tell me
this,
about your match you've got coming up here.
Jones, if that is your real name. I don't care if you're a dragon. I don't care if you're an owl. I don't care if you're a birdo. I don't even care if you're a hippo. Because the Dirty Nasty Gang is here. And if they made us any dirtier and any nastier, they'd have to start calling F.L.O.W a mud show. Now those effing guys talk to us.
I'm gonna tell you something. There is no job too dirty for the Dirty Nasty Gang, because anything that's dirty is good for the gang. And if it's good for the gang, it's good for those effing guys. Yeah, right? Come on.
Stella, Noctumbulo, I told you to stay home. I begged you to stay home. Well, guess what? You're going home. In body bags.
We're getting excited for more Fantastic League of Wrestling here for Season 2. And a member of the Dirty Nasty Gang with our Fantastic League of Wrestling Tag Champions. Dylan Derringer in the green representing the Dirty Nasty Game, and our F.L.O.W Dragon Belt holders, Don Tone, Jay Leo, those effing guys helping their man to ringside. And it looks like some bro downs, some bro hugs.
Well, let's just hope TFG does not play a factor in this match.
I mean, who can forget at Clash at the Beach 2, which was available now on YouTube on demand. We saw the formation properly of the Dirty Nasty Gang. But Dylan Derringer, hard to kill, wants to make a name for himself in singles action, one-on-one here at F.L.O.W. But he's about to take on a man who's making his singles debut also here at F.L.O.W. Dragon Jones, we saw him briefly at the Battle Royale at the Clash at Beach 2, but he's making a proper debut here.
And Dragon Jones, I have it on good authority, is now a full member of the Fantastic League of Wrestling roster.
He is an MMA fighter turned pro wrestler from Holland, Michigan. He is a saving grace of a broken home, and he's told me backstage that all he wants to do is basically inspire people to become wrestling, or really anything they can put their mindset to.
Absolutely. Dragon Jones is one of those people who you can tell is just so genuine, but so talented in the ring and what he does, that he really, really, really loves what he does, and he has worked tirelessly to perfect and hone his craft.
I mean, Dylan Derringer, nothing to put against him as well. 6 years experience, home at places like All Class and Midwest Territory. He's actually the person who trained TFG. So it's very impressive to see TFG and seeing like they're basically their mentor, their coach here tonight to show him what's for and why he is here to make a statement at F.L.O.W. But Dragon Jones now going against the ropes and almost had the advantage. But as Derringer once again wrapped up in the ropes, has a 5 count to try to break it up without a disqualification.
Yeah, Dylan Derringer with that little light shove to the chest, kind of playing some games here with Dragon Jones.
I mean, Dragon Jones in incredible shape from the very, very impressive Michigan scene, obviously in Holland. You throw a stone and you're at a great Michigan promotion, but a lot of the talent come out of there really definitely want to make a name for themselves in new places, and a picture-perfect drop kick there from Jones. And a knee in the corner. And wants to knock him out, and I mean, obviously with that MMA background, he probably could with that Bulldog now in the center of the ring. Feeling himself here at Laporte, Indiana.
And these people are feeling Dragon Jones.
Calling that flame wheel, that rolling senton.
Going up to the second rope.
It's always big risk, big reward, and Derringer now took that leg and slammed Jones onto the ground.
Derringer with that impeccable ring awareness.
Well, it's very impressive that Derringer can do that. Obviously very impressive himself, but he really wants to make a name for himself being a singles competitor. Obviously, he's been doing some of the dirty work with TFG, and rightfully so. Those are his boys, those are his, more or less metaphorical sons. But now he has to show them what for and why he was so impressive.
Going for a beautiful vertical suplex.
Got all of it. Pin attempt. 1, 2. Only a 2 count from referee Lucky. As now trying to figure out the next move from H2K. Hard to kill, but those shots, those devastating kicks on Derringer, but definitely just shove Jones off of him. Pin attempt.
Yeah, those, dare I say, veteran instincts kicked in there.
I mean, veteran is obviously a relative term. Still 6 years of experience, done a lot in the Midwest area. Now hitting all of that backbreaker there. Very impressive. Thinking that will beat all of it. Pin attempt. 1, 2. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dylan Derringer after that backbreaker saying, "I'm not done yet."
No, Derringer definitely wants to get a win for the Dirty Nasty Gang here tonight. More of those devastating kicks.
Yeah, those educated feet.
Once again, referee Lucky is telling Jones to get him out of the corner. Here we go. Reversal off the ropes. Trying to trap Jones into something, but here we go. Very nice fight by Derringer. There we go, butterfly in the arms.
Oh! That was different.
I mean, got him, that's not necessarily a backbreaker, not a butterfly backbreaker, but got him right in the side in the rib cage. That's how you can bruise a rib. That's how you can break a rib, really.
It was almost like a modified gourd buster almost.
A little bit. Very impressive. Kind of get the oxygen away from your opponent. You can't breathe, can't move right. And once again, going right to that back, to the lung area for sure. Here we go. Here comes another one.
Oh, I felt that.
Just gross. The thud of the shin to the back.
Dude, he's sick. He's dirty. He's nasty.
I mean, it's hard to kill, and now definitely going for a Texas cloverleaf here. trapping the legs, pretzeling them, and then concentrating all of that weight onto the back of Jones. And you can see Jones trying to shove into the ring to break the hold to the ropes on the corner. There you go, pin attempt, or excuse me, breaking the hold here.
They're refusing to let go. Look what kind of damage has he done to that left knee?
Not only the left knee, but also a lot of the lung area, the back as well. He's been concentrating on the lower extremities of Dragon Jones, which is very smart from Derringer.
Hey, if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
No, absolutely.
These are simple facts. Dragon Jones counters into a kick.
Here we go. Going for it.
Oh!
Very nice drop kick there with a little bit of flair.
He got all of it.
Oh, and a splash to the corner.
Into a German suplex.
Beautiful German there. As now trying to earn the respect of Derringer is Dragon Jones. And it'll be a nice feather in his cap to take out someone like Derringer. Play spoiler to the Dirty Nasty Gang. Here we go, trapping one of those legs once again. Going for a wheelbarrow. Oh, trapped him in the ropes. Here we go. Almost taking out some of the members here in the front row.
I thought he was trying to dial something up there. Going up to that high rent district.
High risk and high reward. Here we go. Frog splash. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Very impressive from Dragon Jones.
Dylan Derringer definitely living up to that hard to kill moniker.
Absolutely, but let's see what Dragon Jones can do to follow up on these last couple of moments. I don't know, he's probably breathing really heavy right now from some of the damage. Going for a bulldog of sorts. Derringer with a super kick. Nailed him right underneath the neck. Excuse me, right around the chin. Underneath the neck is technically the chest. Once again, going after the pinfalls as well, making Dragon Jones work harder to break up.
Dylan Derringer taking his attention off of Dragon Jones here.
Here we go. Let's see what Derringer has in mind. But maybe took too much time. Jones now got a leg. Kicks out of it. Oh, the height from Jones. Here we
Dragon
go.
Jones, what are you doing?
Oh, here we go. This could be very gross. Looking for a
Oh my God.
Looking for a poison rana.
Oh my God.
Got all of it. A super poison rana.
Dropped him right on the top of his head.
Could have almost broken his neck. Oh, and now TFG's out here playing interference. And referee Lucky's trying to get the members of TFG out of here. Don Tone trying to play interference, and both Leo and Tone are out here now supporting their man.
TFG buying him a few valuable extra seconds. That made all the difference. If they weren't there, I don't know he'd kick out from that.
I know. Now Dragon Jones getting distracted here by Don Tone, our F.L.O.W tag team champions. Oh, and a roll up. Here we go. 1, 2. And only a 2 count once again from Derringer. And just a sick right hand there.
Just leveled him.
As TFG's out here causing chaos as per usual. Jay Leo calls some shots, now handing a belt to Derringer. They want to see their man win. As the referee's distracted about what's going on right now.
Hey, it's only illegal if you get caught.
Here we go. This could be the finisher of it. Really?
What?
He says he doesn't need a pump kick there from Dragon Jones. Let's see if he's going for a... Oh!
That's gotta be it.
1, 2, 3. Wow. Dragon Jones, your winner. But an interesting predicament that we just saw. Derringer definitely did not want to win the way TFG wanted him to win.
No, it's like he had a change of heart there. Like, I don't need your belt. I can do this on my own.
That's over.
Why'd you guys come back up? I sent you guys back, dude.
Did you see what happened to you?
No, what happened?
You fell right on your head from the top. What are you doing? You said you had it. You had it.
F.L.O.W correspondent Mark Roberts here with the Nocturnals, and you have a shot at the Double Dragon Championships. We heard TFG say some very threatening things about you. How are you feeling going in this match?
How we feeling, Mark? Let me tell you how I'm feeling. I'm feeling rage. I'm feeling pain because TFG thought they were slick. They thought they could take me out before this match. Here's the thing. I know you guys are scared. You're afraid of me and Stella, right, Stella?
Yeah. Jay Leo, that slap, that was just a taste of what's gonna happen later tonight.
Because Jay, Tony, you're not the hunters. You're the hunted. We own the night. We are the Nocturnals. And everyone will hoot with us.
I'll see you at the ring.
Woo-dee-oo.
This next match is brought to you by Divine Women's Wrestling.
Divine Pro, based out of the Metro Detroit area, an all-women's promotion on the rise. Very excited to showcase some of the great wrestlers that are a part of Divine Pro. And two women, no strangers to Divine.
The team of Divine Drama, Leila Fleece, and the Grand Slam, Carter Kaufman. The team,
Sweet Inferno. Leila Feist doing the splits. Carter Kaufman, never a prom queen, always the MVP. Regulars in OVW, they made their tag team debut at Divine Pro Season of Change. Available now on demand on YouTube.
and their opponents.
These two ladies who are about to make their tag team debut. Leela Hall and her new best friend, very reluctant best friend, Ricky Morris. If you saw anything at our last Divine Pro show, Endless Waltz,
Talk about an odd couple pairing.
they are known as the Social Crash Outs. Leela Hall, always fun, very bubbly, very a fan favorite. Ricky Morris is usually more of a loner, but after the matches at Endless Waltz, with Ricky Morris taking on the Juggalo Championship Wrestling Women's Champion Danny Moe, and Leela Hall, Wyandott's own Leela Hall, taking on Big Al, Alice Crowley. These two have decided to tag team together after Leela Hall's kind of brought the walls down of Ricky Morris. But we know that Sweet Inferno, Carter Kaufman kicking things off for her team. No tag team well. They are not only opponents at times, but tag team as well across the wrestling scene as Feist and Kaufman are. So they know each other very well, and at Season of Change took on Juniper and Pepper Pride and won their match. So it's going to be interesting to see a well-oiled machine team taking on a newly formed team, and maybe rocky at best.
But sometimes it is the oddest pairings that produce the best results.
I mean, very impressive to see Ricky Morris back at it. I mean, both Leela Hall and Ricky Morris are gunning for the women's, the champion for Divine Pro. They both challenged for that title, and now this time they're going to try their hand on tag team action. And in a place like F.L.O.W, where tag teams matter, when those dragon belts can be held by whomever and whatever, it could be showcasing what they are all about. But Kaufman holding on to that headlock and pulling the hair a little bit as we see referee Patterson telling Kaufman about what's going on. And now cinching in, and now a roll up. Here we go, one, and only a 1 count. Trying to make quick work in this tag team match. Our first of many tag team matches tonight here at Quest of the Dragon Belts.
Yeah, that was a nice headlock takeover.
But Kaufman cinching in, using her legs to reverse the headlock. Now Ricky Morris trying to maneuver herself. And very nice to get out of it. If I am Ricky, I think I should have paid attention a little bit more to our opening contest with Tommy Gunn. Ricky Morris likes to implement a lot of submission holds in her wrestling as well. But you don't see a lot of women's submission holds, and submission hold specialists. And I think Ricky Morris could be one of those, but a tag in to Leela Hall, the always bubbly Leela Hall, and going for a double suplex and nails it. Their first tag team maneuver.
Oh, there's made it back to the corner fast, getting in Leela Feist.
Leela Feist, yes, it's Leela on Leela action here, but Feist turns around and the divine drama. And here we go. Going snapmare and a shoulder tackle there from Feist. And a trip up from Leela. Leela Hall, excuse me. I can't say the first names. They're both named Leela.
There's so many Leelas.
There's so many Leelas. There's a 200% chance of a Leela in this match. And now another double team maneuver from the social crash outs. And a crash down with that double clothesline. And Ricky Morris now going in for a basement drop kick there. And now a pin attempt. Here we go. 1. And only a 1 count. And now here we go once again. Cinching in a headlock. Trying to concentrate on those submission holds. And now another quick tag to Hall. Slamming down Feist. And very beautiful. Picture perfect standing moonsault is that gymnastics background of Leela Hall. And while Leela Hall has only been wrestling for just a few years, already making a name for herself with some big veterans like Shaz McKenzie and Sierra on the scene. Spinning kick there by Morris. And now a shot from Kaufman getting her out of the way. Oh, and now pulling the hair of Feist.
I'll get tripped up.
And there it is. There's the experience from Sweet Inferno, distracting the referee, only needing those couple of seconds, and now Kaufman knew where she was at and tripping up Hall. Or excuse me, Morris, excuse me. And now Feist didn't like a mirror she didn't like. And now a tag in to Kaufman. See what is in mind for Sweet Inferno. Go for dropping it like it's hot. That double jump of a hip toss there. There's now Kaufman. Always been the MVP, always the captain of a lot of her sporting endeavors before she entered the wrestling world. Massive chop there has been reverberated here in Laporte.
Another one.
I think they heard that all the way in Indianapolis. And if you like some of this action, of course, check out Divine Pro. Check out all of the matches on YouTube as well. And more shows coming up in 2025.
There you go. They're just having their way with Ricky Morris in the corner there behind ref Josh Patterson's back.
And once again, those quick tags by Sweet Inferno, very impressive. Keep everybody fresh as well. And now Kaufman with the distraction and a drop kick there to Morris. Pin attempt, here we go, 1. And then very smart by Morris to grab the ropes where she's at.
Leela Hall trying to get into this match.
Leela Hall's dying for that tag in. Just yelling for Morris. So close. Gonna go for a tombstone. Oh, that could have been dangerous. I thought he was gonna drop her on her head. There we go. Just wrapping her into the tree or woe, and those shots into the kidneys. The distraction once again. Sweet Inferno like a well-oiled tag team. You may not like what's going on, but it's that experience together that shows them what they are made of. And now a tag in to the divine drama of Leela Feist.
I mean, what's that time-tested saying in professional wrestling? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
There we go. Tripping up Morris. And there we go. Pin attempt. Getting her out of the ropes. One. And very smart for Morris to just grab onto the ropes and hold tight to break the hold. Very smart. Ring awareness from Morris. And now the arm, trapping the arm. And once again, these quick tags from Sweet Inferno.
The quick tags, making sure Fresh Person is in this match at all times, cutting the ring in half. This is textbook tag team wrestling.
A drop kick and a leg drop there and a pin attempt with only a 2 count. And Morris definitely wants to tag in Leela Hall.
She's fingertips away.
And Feist in the corner, just proud of herself. Showcasing what she's made of. Oh, right in the chest of Morris. There we go. And now, once again, just ragdolling Morris. Morris needs to get out of this. Wants to tag into her social crash out tag partner.
These people here in Laporte trying to energize her, trying to motivate her. Oh, right back down again.
Dumps Morris. Taking the punishment throughout most of this match so far. And a 2 count from Patterson. As Leela Hall just looks distraught on the ring apron right now. She doesn't want to see her person that she's begged for months on end to team with her, to be a friend in the wrestling business, where in a world that can be very lonely. And to find somebody you can entrust, and especially in a wrestling ring, both your careers are on the line, both of your reputations are on the line in a tag team like this.
Well, when you first get in wrestling, a lot of people tell you don't trust anybody. Finding somebody you can trust is difficult, if not impossible.
And Morris tried to escape Feist and kicks her off on, Carter jumps Hall, and now it was so close, she was inches away for a tag.
Oh, it looks like, her nose is busted
Oh, it
open
looks like, Kaufman's nose is busted. 1, 2. I mean, it's not ballet. Hopefully she'll be okay. Tasting the blood. Get inside of her own head right now, but, we go back to the action, and we know tag is in for Kaufman. Probably pissed off about what has happened. Here we go. Going for another drop it like it's hot. Ducks under, and the tag is in for Hall.
She's in.
Here we go. Clothesline.
Oh, it just picked up people.
For both members of Sweet Inferno, Leela Hall really showing it all she's got right now. And a kick there. Draper on the ropes. Here we go. Only a 1 count. Here we go. Dumping Feist out of the ring. And Leela Hall wants to make a name for herself. Putting it back in the crash out corner, and really a tag right again to Morris. Oh! Miscommunication. Morris is shocked as she just decked Leela Hall. She's probably knocked out.
Spine buster.
And then a pin attempt, and there is no tag. No, they barely tagged. Distracted the referee. And Carter Kaufman with the win.
What just happened? Did she not make the tag?
So in those couple of moments, Kaufman acted like she tagged in Feist, but really, Feist was not the legal person. Kaufman rolled up for the win. The miscommunication from Hall and Morris.
Hey, Nick. Things didn't quite go as planned out there. You got any comment?
Nice one, Captain Obvious. It's pretty obvious things didn't go as planned. I lost to a guy who's not even from here. In a division that doesn't even have a championship for me to go for if I did win. So yeah, I'm a little peeved, man. Things didn't go my way. But you know what? It doesn't mean anything anyway. It's not like anyone here can outshine Nick Diamond any day of the week. He got lucky. You know what? Things gotta change.
Here we go. More great F.L.O.W action here in Laporte, Indiana for Season 2. Clash of the Dragon Belts. Peapod, Scott Jones on the call, and we are here with royalty, King Mitchell Taylor.
Why aren't you bowing?
I mean, I can, but I can't call the match then.
King Mitchell, a grizzled veteran here in the Midwest. A dangerous, tough individual.
I mean, pinkies up, show royalty and show respect to the king. I mean, King Mitchell Taylor, there's nothing fancy about him outside of his royal status. But when he cuts inside of the ring, it's all business. No frills, no shills, only the king presides.
He's not here to wrestle, he's here to fight.
And his opponent.
But the man that emulates fantastic League of Wrestling, the man that is beloved wherever he is.
It's Hippo!
And Berto! Berto and Hippo. Berto is like an imaginary friend has come to life, and that title belt that is around his waist is from our friends in Mexico, Strong Classic Wrestling, where Berto is a very regular and beloved member of their roster. And Berto is your friend, Berto is my friend, and Berto and Hippo's here to have some fun.
Whoa, 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 whoa. King Mitchell trying to step on Hippo?
Oh! I mean, look, Berto is a lot of fun, but do not get it twisted. Berto inside of that ring can be a very dangerous individual. And with that title belt, that is the Spartan Web Championship from our friends at Strong Classic Wrestling. Oh! And tripping up and pin attack. 1, 2. We're already getting started with Hippo playing. Doing a little Hippo bump there. Oh, and
Berto's saying, I'm sorry.
Well, the king is not here to play. He's here to be the best for his royal court. But Berto just joining Mitchell on the ground and maybe playing a little bit of a leapfrog.
You're supposed to be running and tripping over me, you idiot. No, you aren't. Fine, go.
It's all about fun with Berto. And showcasing the fun style of
One hair.
I saw it. You know what? He's got it. It's there. Oh, and a right hand by the King. As now the count has begun on the outside of the ring, and the title cannot change hands on a count out. That Spartan Web Championship.
Just chop that ring post. That's solid steel, people.
That is. Oh, and a high five and little insult to injury there from Hippo. I think all the kids here and some of the adults giving King a high five.
Hey, that's cheating.
Of royal respect.
Hey, don't do that. No.
Hey, let me get in. Let me get in.
Hey.
And a shot to the dome from Berto.
Now I'm hungry for Burger King.
Not a sponsor.
No.
I mean, you could. Reach out to us, flowwrestling.net.
I could go for a Whopper.
Well, speaking of a Whopper, that was a Whopper there from the King. And trying to take things down from King Mitchell Taylor.
Stomping on the hand.
I mean, the King is here to showcase the wrestling prowess. Let's see what he's got in mind. Oh. And I think he just grabbed something inside of his armband there. No closed fists. It's only open fist shots. Can risk a disqualification, but now maybe turnabout is fair play on the high-fiving after chopping the metal steel of the ring ropes. Or excuse me, the ring poles. As Mitchell Taylor stomping on the fingers and the digits.
Taking away that heavy right hand of Berto's.
As now calling Berto and Hippo, and Hippo now in the corner.
Leave Hippo alone.
Leave him alone.
He did nothing to you.
Leave him alone, Mitch. Do not do this. Hippo is an innocent bystander here. And now Berto grabbing for his best friend. Oh, God.
The disrespect.
King Mitchell Taylor not giving any respect to the close friend of Berto.
What's wrong, King Mitchell? You don't like burgers?
We're only handling hot dogs here in Fantastic League of Wrestling.
Hot dogs!
As now Mitchell Taylor, the King, with that royal knee. I wonder what he's the king of. Like, what providence? What country? Is it one of those things that like he like bought like a square of land somewhere in like the middle of Europe and he became the king of that?
Or maybe he's like Lord Farquaad's father?
Maybe. Here we go. King going into the corner and an elbow there from Berto.
Got a right flush right there in the chin, right in the jaw.
And a turnaround. Here we go. Berto showing the strength. Big atomic drop there.
Berto getting fired up.
And then a reverse atomic drop. Oh, nice clothesline from Berto. Here we go, off the ropes. Berto with the using his head there. 1, 2. Using the old noggin.
I guess you could say he was being a little headstrong.
Get out. Doors are right there. I can do this solo. I don't give. Moving on as now Berto on the attack. Here we go, going for that Hippo slam. The King gets out of it right in the corner as well. And now shots into the midsection, taking the breath out of Berto. And I'm telling you, don't let those overalls fool you. Berto's jacked.
Yeah, these are two big men right now.
Oh, there we go, 2, 3,
Berto got him!
Berto got him!
Justice for Hippo!
And still your strong classic wrestling Spartan Web champion, Berto!
Reunited and it feels so good.
With Hippo. Again, if you want to talk about somebody that emulates everything that Fantastic League of Wrestling is, Berto and Hippo are that.
The people here in Laporte love Berto.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
No,
whoa, whoa.
no, what? No!
Oh! King Mitchell Taylor just with that kendo stick.
You talk about a sore loser.
The King.
The Royal Caning.
Uh-oh. What is...
What?
I don't know who this
Who
guy
is this?
A massive individual.
You ain't getting him again. Hey, look, turn around.
Well, a fan. Uh-oh.
Come on now. Come on.
An angry Berto is bad news for the King, and he's about to get knighted by that kendo stick, and now taking and trying to steal that Spartan Web championship from SCW.
I mean, they say possession is 9/10 of the law. I don't believe that. He's not the rightful champion.
It's not, but he's racing off with the SCW Spartan Championship.
No!
He did not win that.
Your king!
King Mitchell Taylor is stealing the Spartan Web Championship. Anyway, I don't know who this massive individual is, but he's tall as a tree.
He's bigger than Hippo. Bigger than Berto.
And
That's what I meant.
And that's not every day to get somebody bigger than Berto. But the friend of Berto's a friend of mine. As Berto, your winner here at the quest for the Dragon Belts. 4 competitors wrestling at the same time here at Quest of the Dragon Belts. P-Pod, Scott Jones on the call. I'm very excited for this match.
Oh, absolutely. With all these combustible elements in one match, there's no telling what we're going to see. There's no telling what's going to happen.
All 4 competitors will be wrestling at the same time, one fall to a finish. And this man I am very familiar with from the Salt Lake City, Utah area, from Smog Lake City, the alternative monarch, Princess Deathwish.
Were you invited to their birthday party?
I mean, Deathwish told me that I was invited and he would send me a card, but I think it got lost in the mail. 14 years experience. The man behind the Lucha Project, combining punk music with pro wrestling, can fight anywhere with anything.
Introducing next.
And not making much friends here. Taking the spot, unfortunately, of Trash Panda that was brought in by Animal Control. I don't know who called Animal Control.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh no! Well, the Lizard Man, a very explosive way to come out the ring.
From the surfer and jungle, Kirby residing about an hour away. He is the Lizard Man, Mason Style.
Nathan Nile, the Lizard Man, wrestled in places like Gaia, Lucha Libre, Midwest Championship Wrestling, is a regular tag team with a man named FXB, known as the Mutants. But
And the next opponent.
one-on-one action from the Lizard Man, making his F.L.O.W debut, much like Princess Deathwitch as well.
Yeah, keep your eye on the Lizard Man. He does things that people should not be able to do.
And making his U.S. debut, representing SCW, Strong Classic Wrestling in Mexico. Alan Goldman, the Mexican Playboy, 12 years in the business. As mentioned, a regular in our friends at SCW. Doesn't want to get that pretty face hit for sure, and he's making his U.S. debut tonight as well. A night of debuts. But this man coming out very excited with the connections and the networking that Fantastic League of Wrestling has. This young man, after tonight, is going to be heading to our friends at Fight Team Orita. Zach Abstract, the problem solver. Based out of the St. Louis area, this man can do it all. Can high fly for the best of them. Can go strength for strength. Can go hold for hold. Zach Abstract, the problem solver, is here in F.L.O.W.
Yeah, Zach Abstract, a standout everywhere he goes.
And I'm very excited to call one of his matches.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Something to show you straight from Utah.
Straight from Utah.
Oh, very, very impressive push-ups from Princess. I mean, push-ups are hard, man.
They are.
Oh, I mean, you know what? I'm going to agree with Princess. It is Indiana.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho.
And Deathwish getting out of the ring. Not going to deal with what's going on. And so is Goldman.
I don't need this.
So I guess Goldman doesn't want to get in the midst of all of this. And it looks like Abstract and the Lizard Man, Nathan Nile.
Alan Golden and Princess Deathwish is saying, hey, take your time.
I mean, there's a bit of strategy in that. I mean, this is one fall of finish, and you don't want to blow yourself up, so to speak, while wrestling. But Zach Abstract is going to put on a clinic for sure. He wants to make a good name for himself here at Quest of the Dragon Belt before he heads to an excursion to Japan with our friends over at FTO. But Niles wants to make sure he plays spoiler to Zach Abstract. Oh, and the Lizard Man with a head scissors himself. Oh, and another head scissors from Abstract. Like I said before, Zach Abstract can go hold for hold, move for move, like the best of them. Almost akin to like a young Kenny Omega, as I think Abstract's like,
dive to the outside!
Our first dive to the outside from Abstract, taking Princess and Goldman out of the picture.
Lizard Man's got something up his sleeves.
Let's see what Lizard Man has to offer. Getting all those extremities ready. There we go, off the ropes. And a trip up from Princess Deathwish. And now Deathwish tossing Niles outside the ring. And now Princess Deathwish gonna show and gonna fly himself. And more push-ups from Princess Deathwish. And now,
I think Princess Deathwish is just showing the people of Indiana how they should be doing push-ups.
I mean, that's fair. Goldman dumping Deathwish out on the outside. Here we go. Now flying through himself. Diving out of the ring and taking out almost our entranceway. We don't need that. Please, come on. We mean,
we don't need it.
I think we do need it anyway. The Lizard Man now is about to fly. I don't know if lizards can fly, but
oh my God!
That one will. Very impressive from Lizard Man. And all 4 competitors are on the outside. There are no countouts in this match. There is actually technically no disqualification in this match, but it is one fall to a finish. As now Goldman getting dumped inside.
Lizard Man going up top.
Lizard Man really definitely want to make for a name for himself. Dives out of the way. Now we're going to see the first set of moves from the Mexican Playboy. And a rolling kick there by the Lizard Man. And another head scissors and dumping Goldman and now trapping the legs here and going for an STF. Yeah, locks it in. Very nice.
No.
Going to the ropes. There are rope breaks here in this match, however, so count of 5 may disqualify you if you do not break the hold. Dumps on the outside by Goldman. Oh, a beautiful STO by Alan Goldman.
Looks like the Lizard Man's head just bounced off that canvas like it was a ping pong ball.
And now a pin attempt by Goldman, and Deathwish breaks it up there with a kick. Oh, and a jawbreaker from Goldman. Off the ropes. And a head scissors by Goldman. Very interested to see a lot of debuts here in F.L.O.W, and I love to see it as Deathwish now goes after Goldman. And Goldman now going onto the top ropes to see what he has in mind. Nice cross body. And really Zach Abstract still on the outside, reeling from what has happened. And a roaring elbow by Princess. Breaking the arm.
Princess Deathwish trying to build some offense here.
Very nice crossbody, jumps to the outside, and now Zach Abstract out of nowhere, like a ghost, floating through. Now Deathwish, big clothesline there, and now
Alan Golden, very smart to roll out of the ring.
And now Zach Abstract, the problem solver, and definitely Princess Deathwish has been a problem the last couple of minutes in this match, but met with another clothesline.
This is the Princess push-ups, I'm telling you.
Gonna work that upper body.
Thunderous right hand.
Right hands by Deathwish, and now a chop onto the Lizard Man, hitting the scales of the Lizard Man. If he's a Lizard Man, is it who's the parent? Is like the mom the lizard? Did he like hatch from an egg? Like what? I gotta know more about the Lizard Man. Is it like one of those, like, you know, the supermarket tabloids that, like, they still say that Elvis is alive? It's like the Lizard Man. Is he from them?
Like, was he like made in a laboratory or something? Or
maybe.
Like...
But Deathwish, very unique offense with a suplex there.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
And now a pin attempt and a 2 count, and Zach Abstract breaking up the problem. Oh, and now Zach Abstract hard-hitting shots on Princess Deathwish. Going back and forth as both members of this match. Oh, and a supersonic scream! Right in the ear.
Zach Abstract
showing the strength of Abstract. Ducks out of the way. Beautiful cutter out of nowhere.
This whole dynamic of this match just shifted.
1, 2, and the Lizard Man breaks things up.
How many times have you counted to 3 tonight? Apparently not enough.
Well, Abstract talking some smack to referee Patterson. Oh, and a super kick down to the chest. And a spinning neck breaker, beautifully executed by Princess Deathwish. Pin attempt, very lazy cover, and a kick once again by the Lizard Man, knowing where everybody is during this match.
Yeah, let us not forget Alan Golden is still on the outside.
This is crap. I did not come all the way from Utah. You losers to disrespect like me.
I don't think these people of Laporte really care.
None of you idiots are as good as me.
I mean, Deathwish really not making friends.
As much muscles as me. I have a freaking six-pack.
I mean, it's underneath there, it counts.
Well, by that logic, so do I.
I am a freaking princess.
He is a prince. He's a pretty princess.
I am the best.
And he's definitely not making friends by Abstract, Goldman, and Lizard Man, which sounds like the weirdest loyal group I've ever heard. Abstract now trading shots with Goldman. And now the Lizard Man.
Oh, what the?
Jumping Abstract with the assist by Goldman. And a running knee from Goldman.
Dude, that might have just knocked him out.
Oh, very nice. Falcon arrow there, and double knees by Abstract out of nowhere.
Zach Abstract, you can't count him out no matter what you throw at him.
Very impressive. Let's see what Goldman has in mind. Maybe too big for Abstract. Guiding for position. Beautiful suplex by Abstract. And now holds on, swings the hips. And a 2 count on the suplex.
These young fans in attendance just yelling at Princess Deathwish. She's just sitting on the outside watching this match from the floor.
Let's see. Dumping Goldman on the top rope, but maybe not the best idea. Goldman is no stranger to the top rope. But Zach Abstract wants to put an exclamation mark, and he wants to showcase why he's representing F.L.O.W in Japan coming up in very soon. Second rope superplex, and now the Lizard Man. Double stomp! The devil stomp! Then attempt 1, 2, and Deathwish breaks it up. Oh, a huge super kick, knocking out the
Flush
Lizard
right
Man.
in the face.
There we go, Abstract now. Rolling up. Another Falcon arrow. And got it.
Zach Abstract.
And here's the world of mixed by people. The problem solver, Zach Abstract.
You got a problem, Zach Abstract will solve it. And the problem was Deathwish throughout this entire match. And he solved it. And Zach Abstract, your winner. And what a way to kick off season 2 for this young man.
Think about the momentum now that he carries with him on that excursion to Japan with this win here in this this fatal 4-way. Oh my God, I can't word today.
There's so many men in this world that would kill for the position that Zach Abstract is going to be as he represents F.L.O.W in FTO. But gotta give it up to Goldman, making a very impressive debut in the States. Lizard Man, who's really outshined in a lot of moments, but Princess Deathwish is gonna go back to Salt Lake City a loser. And it seems like Goldman has some words for Princess Deathwish.
Princess Deathwish not having any of it.
Deathwish throwing a Royal temper tantrum.
We ain't deleting that footage.
Tag team action here at Fantastic League of Wrestling. And TFG, your Fantastic League of Wrestling Dragon Belt holders.
Those beautiful new Double Dragon Championship belts.
This old man up front almost gonna knock out Don Tone and Jay Leo. Don Tone with the beard and the dimples. Jay Leo with the clean cut. They are your Fantastic League of Wrestling Double Dragon Tag Team Champions.
Now let's call Don Tone what he is. He is Independent Wrestling's John Stamos.
Have mercy. TFG, those effing guys are here. Ooh. Well, their first defense of 2025 will be after the Nocturnal Stella Buho, your Guardian Isle, Noctumbolo, the Owl Spirits, the only wrestling owl team. And we saw on social media, they tried to get in the heads, TFG, of Stella Buho after attacking Noctumbolo. But now they are here, and they're now making a defense, and we're going to get the proper introductions from Tony Barajas.
It's funny your mom likes it.
This match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Double Dragon Tag Team Championship. Introducing first your challengers, the team of your Guardian Owl, Stella Buho, and the Night Owl Spirit, El Noctumbolo, the Nocturnal. And the current champions. Those effing guys, the Top Dogs, representing Great Misty Gang.
TFG has a lot on their plate. Obviously, they wanted to help out Dylan Derringer earlier tonight to no avail. But that's not going to shake their momentum and shake their confidence.
If the Nocturnals want these Dragon Belts, they've got one big fight ahead of them.
They do. Jay Leo and Don Tone definitely making a name for themselves in the Midwest. Both looking fantastic right now. Heck, I think Jay Leo's trying to bulk up a little bit. The bell is rung, and Don Tone gonna start things up from Noctumbolo. Noctumbulo, just a few years in, can be found at places like Chaos and Flophouse Wrestling and Mr. Chainsaw Pro Wrestling, trying to make a name for himself. But Don Tone, just a massive individual from Noctumbulo, and a pin attempt already. Doesn't matter how big the size is, you got to hold down your opponent for 3 seconds. And you know the old saying, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, Noctumbulo's going to have to use that speed to his advantage. He's going to have to stick and run.
You do not want to get trapped by Don Tone. Pin
roll
attempt.
up.
And once again, Noctumbulo really showcasing the quickness of him. Off the ropes. Was going to go for a look like a cutter or something, but
into the electric chair.
Trying to dump him right on his head.
No!
Oh, pins him. Turns it around to a head scissors into a pin. And now Jay Leo's getting in the middle of it. Oh, and an assisted head scissors. And Jay Leo's just pissed off now, and the referee, Lucky's trying to have a little bit of a proper one-on-one action. I know you are. I'm not far.
Hey, he said it, not me.
As now Stella Buho getting an owl throw and tagging in Noctumbulo. As Stella now looked like she's going to fly high. Going for the head scissors on Don Tone. And the Owl Spirit, the Night Owl Spirit, going after Don Tone. Going also on the second rope. Oh, now distracting the referee, and Jay Leo now getting the midst of it. And a crossbody from Noctumbulo to no avail. And a fall-away slam from Don Tone. The strength of Tone now getting into a factor into this match.
TFG so far just having their way with Noctumbulo.
I mean, I hate to disagree with you, Scott, but like it seems like Noctumbulo now was doing very well for himself until just now, as Jay Leo now trying to intimidate Stella Buho.
I just don't want to upset TFG.
Grow a spine, Scott. It's okay. A massive hip toss just dumping Noctumbulo, and we saw on social media that video of Leo getting into the face of Stella Buho. But Stella Buho, do not count her out. At one point in 2024, held 5 titles at the same time from 5 different companies. It is a very impressive feat for just so many, only a couple of years in for Stella.
It's hard enough defending one, having that target on your back in one company. Imagine doing it in 5.
The TFG has been our tag champions for quite some time, is now dumping Noctumbulo onto his neck and head. And only a 2 count by referee Lucky. These little kids are about to fight TFG. Nobody give them anything sharp, they're gonna slash the tires.
Oh God. Stay away from my vehicle while you're at it. Don't get them mixed up.
Well, don't piss off the kids.
Yeah, no.
They're built differently here in Laporte. As Tone is on the attack as well, on Noctumbulo. And another vertical suplex there. Telling Leo. Leo's barking orders on Tone. And now he wants to tag in. Tag is made to Jay Leo.
Noctumbulo trying to get the tag to Stella.
Here we go. Massive individual compared to Noctumbulo is Jay Leo. And the strength there, jumping. The Night Owl spirit, just reveling. I mean, when it comes to TFG, when it comes to the Dirty Nasty game, I thought TFG was kind of a 50-50 leaders in this, but it just seems like Jay Leo now is the man barking more of the orders, and Don Tone kind of being the muscle.
It's working for them. They make it work amongst themselves. However they get the job done, it doesn't matter as long as they get that win.
I mean, you're right. But as a man that, what our job is, Scott, to keep an eye and call the action, I can't help to notice that it just seems like Don Tone is barking the orders to Jay Leo. Or excuse me, Jay Leo's barking the orders to Don Tone, excuse me. As Tone,
Noctumbulo fighting his way out of that corner.
Having some problems with Noctumbulo. And Noctumbulo trying to get some momentum as Stella's hooting from the outside in support.
Go to the top, trying to use that agility to his advantage.
And Noctumbulo flies to take out Don Tone. As Jay Leo just yelling at referee Lucky and now making himself and inserting himself into this match. And Noctumbulo going for the tag. Tag is in by Stella. Oh, and Jay Leo just stops any momentum with that straight right, and now the referee
just drops Stella Buho like a bad habit.
Jeez. Massive right hook. I think.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
A little dissension in the ranks.
TFG. TFG, kind of a miscommunication.
Got ref Josh Patterson and ref Lucky checking on Stella Buho sitting there in the corner.
Noctumbulo though, huge spear. And Tone, like the good man he is, protecting his, I guess, boss. And a massive right once again by Jay Leo, and now jumping Noctumbulo to the outside.
That's how you play. That's how you do tag team wrestling. We need to be on the same page.
Wow. I can't help but notice that Jay Leo just barking the orders to Don Tone.
I mean,
TFG's always been like a well-oiled machine. What is going on here? Stella Buho finding the momentum now. She is technically the legal person. And a basement drop kick by Buho. And just once again stopped by Leo. The momentum on those knees on Buho.
You can't stop Buho.
You cannot stop your guardian Isle massive spear. And Buho going for the the pin. And only a 2 count. So close. We almost had new Double Dragon Tag Team Champions.
Stella can't believe it. How was that not 3?
It was very impressive. So close. And once again, now the Nocturnals trying to go after Jay Leo. As the referee saying 1 in, 1 out. Draping Jay Leo, knocking out Noctumbulo is knocking out Don Tone and out crossbody, but just caught
on the outside. Stella
Buho with a sliding German. The tide is turning for the Guardian Owls.
Yeah, Noctumbulo.
The Nocturnals.
Noctumbulo dropped here to the floor on the outside here in front of these fans. Stella's cooking up something.
Trying to put an exclamation mark, but Jay Leo grabbing the hair of Buho, and another sick straight right. And now TFG. Those effing guys.
Yeah, like they build up a little momentum, and then bam, it's like they've hit a brick wall.
And the brick wall that is TFG. But Buho showing the spirit she has. But once again, just too much for TFG. Oh. Noctumbulo used the momentum on Tone to knock him out, and now Jay Leo once again trying to ragdoll Buho. Oh, shots to the midsection.
This isn't going to end well.
Going for a power bomb, but maybe not strong enough from Jay Leo. Oh, a super kick and a power bomb! That might do it. We might have new tag champions. Here we go, Pinnacle. 2 count. And Buho is shocked. And the members here of Laporte, Indiana are also shocked, and now
the Nocturnals have put up one hell of a fight so far.
Now Don Tone going under the outside, want a legal tag in. And Buho fighting back from Jay Leo. Oh, and now just choking out Stella. Buho going for a choke slam. Oh, a stunner reverses it. And a tag in, I think, from Don Tone.
Looked like the ref called for the tag.
And a tag in from Noctumbulo. And both legal men are in. Using Jay Leo as a springboard. Noctumbulo needs to do what he can do to possibly win the titles. Going for a reverse DDT.
Beautifully done, by the way. Noctumbulo in the corner.
Noctumbulo not just begging Jay Leo for a shot. I think this is a bad idea. And now Jay Leo ripped off the mask.
What?
Of Noctumbulo.
Roll up, feet on the rope.
And that's it. And TFG did everything they can.
And still double champions, the Top Dogs,
TFG showing that dirty, nasty side.
I mean, they did everything in their power they could have done, and it took the mask of Noctumbulo to gain a victory, and now Jay Leo wearing it like a pelt of his kill, and the first defense of 2025 for TFG has been successful. But our main event tonight will find out their next opponents.
Who's ready for the main event? This next match is a #1 contenders match.
Come on, ref. Come on, ref. I believe in you.
For the Double Dragon Tag Team Championships. Introducing first,
very important four-way tag team match to determine the #1 contenders for the Double Dragon titles here for Fantastic League of Wrestling. And we're getting ready for Party Island. Taino up front, Chip the Manimal Walker behind him.
Chip the Manimal Walker, at the conclusion of season 1, being crowned the new King of Indiana Beach.
And Chip Walker never goes real far without some root brewskis. And getting ready to party. Taino and Chip Walker, no strangers to tag team action as they took on the Saloon Slayers at Clash of the Beach 2. Available now on YouTube.
Introducing the next team.
But a pirate and a cowboy enter a bar and they drink and fight everybody under the table. And really no strangers to Party Island and played the spoiler at Clash of the Beach 2. The Cowboys of Land and Sea, Sean Evans, and the Cowboy, the Pirate, Eddie Dillon. They have been very successful going into 2025, winning tag titles across the Midwest. And could the Double Dragon belts be next in their pillage?
Well, they are a danger to everyone in this match and your local watering hole.
This next match is a first-time tag team, but no strangers to each other. After fighting 3 times in the same day, sometimes you get to know somebody really intimate. Gran Torino, Kenny 9. We await Cyberstorm about to come out. There's going to be so much chaos in this match, I feel, for referee Patterson.
Yeah, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that Gran Torino also making that excursion to Japan as well with Zach Abstract.
Yes, going to represent our F.L.O.W and our friends at FTO. Fight Team Oida. And here comes the Cyberstorm. The download is complete. Kenny 9 in the red. The masked man Gran Torino. Like I said, no strangers to each other at Clash of the Beach 2. They both fought in that very impressive 4-way.
Yeah, they're fast. They're high-flying. They've got the power. They've got the toughness. They've got the will. They've got the determination. They have everything it takes to win this match and become the #1 contenders.
But someone paid 2 mercenaries to take care of business, and they have a list of problems. Thomas Bailey in the mask, the Celtic mercenary, James Fury from the planet Fura.
I do not envy referee Josh Patterson in this match, he's got his hands full.
The Instruments of Destruction, the final tag team in this match. Now, this is how it's going to go work in this match. There are only going to be 2 legal people to wrestle. However, anybody can tag anybody in. So Sean Evans can technically tag in any of the other members of this match to tag himself out, not necessarily his tag team partner. 1 fall to a finish, 2 legal men. And on the line, the #1 contendership for the Double Dragon Tag Team titles here at Fantastic League of Wrestling, and Chip the Manimal Walker is going to kick things off with Sean Evans.
Yeah, any of these 4 teams could be a real danger to TFG and their tag team championships.
And a tag is made. To Eddie Dillon.
Ace Evans claiming to be super fast.
Sean Evans. Sean Ace Evans.
Get to the point already.
And Chip the Manimal Walker, I don't think you want to try to go hold for hold from a member of Delta Alpha Slamma, a multiple-time amateur wrestler.
You got this, Captain. Just get to the violence already.
I mean, do you really want to go strength for strength? And now a tag is made to Kenny 9, and this is why the unpredictability of this match. There is 4 teams, but anybody can tag anybody in. And I know Party Island wants to get their revenge on the Saloon Slayers from what happened back at Clash of the Beach. But a handshake from Kenny 9.
They want their revenge, but they're going to have to wait just a little bit longer.
Well, here we go. We're going to kick things off, and it's going to go real fast. It's going to go behind from Chip. And now Kenny 9, with all the skills that it takes to be a great wrestler. We know how well Kenny 9 can be, but to go after someone who has been a multiple-time and champion of amateur wrestling and using that background in a professional wrestling ring, it's going to be a tough task. But Kenny 9 working the arm now on Chip. Oh, a nice float over.
Yep, Chip Walker showing that agility.
Oh, going for that
belly to belly.
Belly to belly suplex. That strength of the Manimal.
That was decent at this.
We're going into the Party Island corner, and a splash and a tag team to Taino. And Taino, that Island Fury, but also a master of multiple martial arts styles and mixed martial arts, an MMA fighter himself. All of that comes into play when he's inside those rings.
Yeah, Taino is no joke. I mean, he could take any one of these guys in this match single-handedly.
And going up and under. And psyching out Kenny 9, getting off his game, pin attempt. And only a 2 count. And a tag into Torino. I know, Gran Torino. Obviously, Lucha influence. Graduate of the House of Truth School.
Yeah, Gran Torino actually just did an interview with our podcast partner, Drinking at Moe's, which you can catch on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere else you find your podcast, talking about his love of lucha and how he got into wrestling. Fantastic story. I highly recommend going and checking out Drinking at Moe's.
Nice cheap plug, but we always want to support the homies and the friends here at Fantastic League of Wrestling as we continue in our main event as Torino works on the arm of Tahino. Once again, jockeying for position with the hammerlock now. Now we have yells of Power Rangers now going on right now. I think that was from the Saloon Slayers corner.
Yeah, a little bit of mind games from James Fury and Thomas Bailey over there.
Well, I've never seen James Fury so quiet in my life, but it's just, I think, and that's very correct, very eerie, very dangerous. As James Fury, we are no strangers of how intense he can be, and the Celtic mercenary of Thomas Bailey. Very dangerous two individuals. Arm drag by Torino.
Torino up to the second rope.
And an arm drag from Torino as well. And now in the corner of the Instruments of Destruction, which I don't know if that's a good idea. As hands are off. Oh! I thought Tahino caught him, but used the momentum for that pin attempt at only an A2 count.
Torino's sending him into the corner. I'm sorry, Taino's sending him into the corner there. Tag in.
Party Island. And Taino with a monkey flip into just dumping Torino. And a tag. And I think a tag was made. Oh, there was, see, that's the confusion of a match like this. Oh, and looks like Saloon Slayer's on the outside. Dumping Taino, and Party Island are going after Saloon Slayers after all was said and done.
Where are you going? The match isn't here. You got to win in the ring.
Well, back in the ring, the Celtic mercenary, Thomas Bailey's trying to go after Torino. Torino goes on the outside. Now James Fury going after his partner, dumps on the outside. And now looks like Cyberstorm going ready. Going for the storm. Thunder, lightning, and a flip.
Oh my Lord!
Taking out almost our entranceway in Laporte, Indiana. Very impressive from Cyberstorm.
Hey, these people here appreciating what they're seeing. These guys laying it all out.
Well, they know what's on the line. That #1 contendership for the Double Dragon belt. Pin attempt. 2 count there by Torino. And it seems like Party Island and Saloon Slayers are going to fight in the back, and hopefully they don't destroy some of the hotel rooms here. But back in the ring, the Celtic mercenary in a deep DDT of Thomas Bailey. And Thomas Bailey is so dangerous. 3 years experience. A heavyweight champion himself.
Thomas Bailey, pound for pound, one of the toughest people you'll find in professional wrestling today.
From the Boston Underground, the Celtic mercenary, that Irish hate, that Irish anger, taking all of their feelings and just pumping them down inside of the heart, and then it's getting exploding here in the massive destruction of Torino. As the instruments in play now. As referee Patterson laying down the law. And rightfully so, finally doing his job. After the shenanigans we saw earlier tonight. And now bending back the fingers.
That joint manipulation just wreaking havoc on Torino's left hand there.
Messing with the digits and now just cracking them out of sync. You can dislocate a finger and that just hurts. Off the ropes and a reversal. But just too much power.
It's like running into a Mack truck.
Hey, stay right there.
That's James Fury trying to toe the line here. As this 4-way tag match has really now gone to 2.
Where did Party Island and the Saloon Slayers go?
They're definitely going to be fighting and getting a little bit of revenge from everything that happened at Clash of the Beach 2. But now Torino trying to fight out of the corner. Oh, and a slam down.
Just dropped him like it was nothing.
An attempt. And only a 2 count once again. Thomas Bailey really showing the power that he has, the anger and the frustration. And now, talk about somebody who might be a little bit more powerful than the Celtic mercenary is James Fury. And now the intensity of Fury. Look at that splash.
That scared me just looking at it from this angle. I thought he was coming for me.
Oh, and dumping Torino on his back and neck. Oh, and so close. And now words are going back and forth between Fury and Nine.
It's almost like James Fury trying to punk out Kenny Nine there for a moment.
I mean, Kenny Nine is no slouch, but James Fury is just intense. Fury is the last name. Fury is the wrestling game. Oh, going for a massive hip toss there and nobody home. But hit him with the boot.
There we go,
There we go, and now Fury calling for something here.
I say hello to the number one contenders by the Instruments of Destruction.
The Instruments of Destruction could be the number one contenders.
Is he going for a choke slam here?
Oh, and reverses it by Torino. Oh, and a drop kick by Torino trying to get out of the way, and now needs to get to his corner, and he's rolled out on the wrong side. He probably doesn't know what's been going on, where his head's at.
I don't even think he realizes where he's at. That was a desperation move if I've ever seen one.
Well, he's at Fantastic League of Wrestling Quest for the Dragon Belts, and he's trying to win the number one contendership. As now Kenny Nine wants to get in.
He got him!
The tag team is in. Stops Thomas Bailey with a couple of strikes. Going hard in the corner. Lefts and rights. There we go. Nice splash there from Nine. Setting things up for Torino for a shot himself.
Kick out by Thomas Bailey.
And only a 2 count there. Let's see what Kenny Nine can have in mind. Got to weaken Thomas Bailey just a little bit.
James Fury still laying on that apron.
There we go. Beautiful executed spine buster. 1, 2. Only a 2 count once again. It's so close. One of these two tag teams, because it seems like Saloon Slayers and Party Island have their own agenda right now, could become the new number one contenders. The tag is in from Fury, and now the Instruments of Destruction are about to showcase their namesake. Oh, miscommunication on a super kick from Bailey, or on Bailey, excuse me.
Thomas Bailey rolling to the outside.
I think Kenny Nine's gonna hit the reset button there.
Torino going up top.
And there we go, tag is made. And going for the spinal tap. That might do it. 1, 2, 3. New number one contenders is Cyberstorm.
Hell of a match.
Cyberstorm, Kenny Nine, Gran Torino, and what a way for Gran Torino to send off to his next excursion to Japan. What a night it's been for the quest for the Dragon Belts, and now TFG know their next opponents, and we could be seeing
the crowd here in Laporte showing their love, their appreciation, their admiration for Cyberstorm, your new number one contenders.
We want to thank everybody for checking us out here for Fantastic League of Wrestling. Join us June 7th at Indiana Beach, where we present 2 roller coasters are better than 1. For Scott Jones, from everybody here at F.L.O.W, I am Peapod, and you are you. And we'll see you next time.
Hey,
You guys can grab each other. May 31st, Hope Academy in Chicago. Saturday morning GrappleMasters. It will be you guys versus you two. You let it get it out of your system. Fight to the finish.
Let's go now!
Knock it off.